It's unfair that if you don't care for your body, nobody else will. And sure, you may not have enough time or energy to fit in everything about exercising that you want, but there's a big reason you need to care for yourself. Here's the number one reason I think, no matter how unfair it is, and no matter what part of the spectrum of exercise you're starting with, you need to make sure that you make you a priority. It's never easy to exercise after a long day, and it's never easy to exercise in the beginning of your day. In the middle of your day, well look, that's never easy either, because you need to stop one activity, go exercise, and then go restart another activity. Making yourself important, taking care of your physical health, kind of is a way of taking care of your character. You know, when you learn something and you study it, there are changes happening you can't see, changes happening in your brain. They've done this and they've studied the brain from functional MRIs to say that there are invisible changes that happen in your brain that you can't physically see. When you care for your body, there are changes that you might not be able to see. You can't see maybe a change in your six-pack, or a change in your chest, or a change in your butt, or some physical manifestation of the energy that you're putting in to change your body physically. You might not be able to see those things, but exercise also changes your character. Another area, sort of like your brain, you might not be able to see. But here's one message that I want to communicate to you, and I want to communicate it in a way that I can relay how important I believe this is for you. It's not easy to take control of your life in a way where you make exercise, meditation, and nutrition important. And it's never going to be the right time. But the most important part of making exercise important in your life, and a valuable part of your life, is this key fact. It shapes your character. When you go to struggle against the weight, when you go to struggle for that last or next rep, when you go to struggle past that point, or you drop into your body, you ground yourself down, and you start to listen to your feet during a lunge or during gait or walking, and you start to feel the muscles on your shoulders or your back move in a little bit of a different way because you're listening to your body. That is akin to listening to your life, to listening to people around you, taking stock, taking inventory, listening to other people's feedback of what they offer you about how you can get better as a person. So taking care of your body is really taking care of not just your body, but your mind, of your spirit, of your character that you're playing at this point in your life. Because everything is going to need to be earned. Whether you've learned the lesson that you should care for your body. I have talked to a lot of people who told me, I know I shouldn't eat sugar, but I keep eating the ice cream. I know I drink too much, but I can't help it. I finish the bottle of wine because I open it. I can't help myself. I go for a walk, I get a little bored, so then I go back inside. So many people have excuses and justifications for why they aren't moving to that next level. Part of that is because they're struggling with developing that next part of their character that says, I'm going to push past this inconvenience. I'm going to stop at 2 glasses of wine. I'm going to stop at half a cup of ice cream instead of the whole pint or an unmeasurable amount. Because remember, what gets measured gets managed. So when you're thinking about exercise and you're thinking, should I exercise today? How hard should I exercise? What intensity level should I use? Just remember this. There are parts of you that are developing as a result of movement. The character you are in the world, holding your chest up high, feeling strong, feeling rooted, feeling grounded in your body, that result from exercising. So when you go to think about, should I exercise for 5 minutes or 10? Should I exercise today at all? What should I do to take back control of my health? I would ask that you think about exercise as a way of shaping who you are in the world. Pretty lofty outcome there. I think exercise can shape who you are in the world, but I believe it to be true. If you like this video, please check out my YouTube, my newsletter if you're on there. Thanks for being here. And my Instagram, DominicSessa.com. We'll talk again soon.